Most people lock away their feet in shoes all day. They lose the dexterity in their feet, and then they're wondering why everything else above it is already out of whack. And if you're gonna make the choice of wearing shoes, I like to wear barefoot shoes. I also wear very wide shoes because, as you can see, my toes are a lot wider than my heel. Now, I wanna go through an exercise that I think is beneficial just to create a little bit of space in your toes, get a little bit more kind of pliability through them. You grab a band and you put it around your big toe. All I want you to do then is try to pull it out as far as you can and then put a bit of pressure down on that band. The first thing we're going to do is to try to start to associate some extension through that big toe. So do you have the ability to lift this toe? Place your hands down on the rest of the toes and just get in the position of just raising it and dropping it, raising it and dropping it. If the band is pulled too tight, let it come in a little bit, raise it and drop it. You need a bit more assistance, even start to educate that toe on how to extend. So just lifting it up a few times. Then what I want you to do is just to create a bit more abduction. So taking the two toes away from each other, creating a bit of space. That's where the band comes in. So we pull this, you'll notice now I get a bit of a gap here between my toes. All I want you to do here is I want you to start to allow this band to come back in, try to maintain this distance as much as you can. If that feels easy, then what we do is we lift the toe, we now extend it out, we try and keep the toe there as it's extended, and then we start to take the pressure off nice and slowly. So you'll see the rest of my toes are gripping hard to try and maintain that distance because this toe wants to travel across. You'll see now it's traveled across, we lift it back up, we abduct the back out, and we go again. Now the idea with this sort of stuff is just explore the movements. Don't be so fixated on how many reps, how many sets, what kind of time. What I would do normally is have a band beside my desk. I'd also have a golf ball. I'd put the golf ball on the floor, roll the feet back and forth over it, and then with the band, go through some exercises. This is gonna help just to increase the dexterity, but also just the awareness and stop that foot being so rigid when it's locked away in shoes. When you do have to wear shoes, I recommend a nice barefoot shoes. These are from Bilenka, my favorite barefoot shoes, and I wear them every single day. You're welcome.